God! Quick! What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here. Careful!
Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises.
A knight held captive here died recently. Peter of Sukatleski. Do you know anything about that?
Ah, yes. He was in poor shape when they brought him in. But if they'd let me treat him, I might have been able to save him.
What was wrong with him?
I only saw him very briefly, but it was obvious he was in bad shape. He was pale. His eyes were bloodshot. He was acting like he had been hit very hard on the head.
So it really was illness that killed him then?
Well, partly. But mostly it was negligence and disrespect for human life.
Did they forbid you from treating the prisoner?
No, not directly anyway. But let us say they made it very clear to me that the wounded from the king's army were the priority. And there is no shortage of them.
But there hasn't been a battle for some time.
Exactly. They are bored. So they get drunk and knock each other's teeth out or strain their backs in the baths.
Are you certain that knight could still be helped? Might treating him have been pointless?
Only Allah can cure the ill. I can lessen their pain, put them into a deep sleep or such. But who am I to decide whether or not the pain will return? Or if they will wake up from their sleep? I do have plenty of experience, though. And I think I can recognize who has a chance of surviving and who does not.
Thank you. I'm going now.
How can I help you, stranger?
Show me your...
What?
This could use...
That property belongs to someone else.
Excuse me.
Lord be with you.
Do you know how it ended up with Victoria?
Well, you see, I wanted to thank you for helping us, especially her. I don't know how long the camp will be here, but I'll try to help her as much as I can. And once we move on from here, I'll take her with me. There's always a place for a hard-working woman in a camp.
Now those are the words of a real man. Good luck.
I'll be with you, sir.
Finish!
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here. Huh? You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Greetings to you. How can I help? Greetings. What do you need?
What do you have for... I'd like to just...
Finally. Glad you found... what you were looking for.
Let's talk about...
Look. Final. Excellent. You made a fine cut.
I'll have a look at...
Nothing to your liking.
Let's go and find their food and take it.
Forget about it. Get drunk tomorrow.
Instead of judging for something, the provisional units haven't been doing a good job. Would you be so kind as to move downwind a bit?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. What would you like?
What do you have...
Maybe next week to see you.
Do this. What's that one? Careful!
Rice!
Hold up.
Greetings.
What do you have?
I hope you find what you're looking for next, sir.
You there, lad! Aren't you here for the requisitioning?
What about it?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the locals. Grub for us, fodder for the horses.
Where do you want to get the supplies?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while. I reckon they can't wait to see us.
Who's coming along?
Me, and they usually send some humans along because people are afraid of them.
That's not much.
And that's why you're coming with me. But don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything ready. I reckon they can handle a few peasants.
Won't the people resist?
They will, but fuck all good it'll do them. We'll chase them out of their houses, bring in the cart, and take whatever we can.
And what if something goes wrong?
That'll only happen if we take our eyes off them. Then there might be bloodshed, but usually not ours.
I don't need to hear any more. Hold on a moment. We'll head out as soon as I get back.
What kind of fucking soldier are you? If I wasn't so low on men, I'd send you back to the shithole you came from. You have 3 days. Then we're leaving without you. You don't want a hungry army on your hands. The men turn into brutes who'll do whatever they can to get their hands on food. They'll kill, steal, and all because of a mutt like you who had something else to do.
No, don't worry. I won't let that happen.
Careful.
Tunes, kosta tunna.
I saw the arena and the stands and thought to myself, this looks like a tournament, eh?
You're too late, lad. There used to be competitions here almost every day. Bets flying left and right. But that's been over for quite some time. All you can do now is a bit of archery. They haven't banned that yet.
Why'd they ban it?
Captain von Howlitz and Lord von Berghoff heard blokes were killing each other here.
You fought with sharp weapons?
Of course not. That was forbidden. But the Cumans fucked it all up. The fucking vermin.
So what happened then?
One of our companies went against the Cumans. It's a fight like any other. But those fuckers had a score to settle with us and brought sharp weapons. Our fellas came away from there in bad shape. Most of them never recovered. And then Command banned the fights.
So that's it then? No more tournaments?
Aye, probably. Because that wasn't the first cock-up. Cumans, Germans, Praguers, they all hate each other and are always at each other's throats. But without the tournaments and betting, the blokes don't have anything to do anymore, and they're starting to get testy. Now their camp is starting to look more and more like a wasp's nest. But you'll see for yourself soon enough.
So there won't be any fighting. That's all I need to know.
Take care.
What the fuck was that?
Show me your wares.
Wake up!
Liking, sir.
Hey! You're not allowed here.
God be with you, my friend. Be careful. God is punishing us for our...
Well, I'm here. Should we go then?
Let's get going then, so we're back nice and early. Here we are, youngster.
Hoi charter Kierket! Mindenket!
Kifelé! Mozogsz, te nyomorult! Te is! Kifelé!
Come on, we don't have all day for this! Ne pozoroianto così dödas alla kivas on parastal! Shut the fuck up over there! Fucking peasants. This requisitioning's a pain in the arse. Well then, old star. Have you got the supplies for the king, like we agreed? Hmm?
We prepared what we could.
Where did the men I sent in advance run off to? I just hope they're sleeping off the hangover from your friendly welcome.
Your men? Nobody was here.
God fucking damn it! Can't even rely on forward patrols anymore. If I catch them, they'll hang. Kurva! What about the food for us? Flour, cabbage, meat, cheese, eggs. Like last time.
We've got everything, just not as much as last time. We gave what we could, but we're living hand to mouth as is.
Then you better pray it's enough. The lad here will check it and load it onto the wagon. Got it?
Shouldn't we leave them something?
Why the fuck would we do that?
Nobody at the camp will notice a sack or two missing.
Though I'm sure you'll notice when I let you starve. Now come off it.
All right then. Where should I start?
The men will help you out.
None of that. I said the lad would do it. Tell your people to stay where they are so I can see them. We don't want anyone to get hurt, do we?
We definitely don't.
Tell him where to go so we got this over with.
Everyone is standing in front of their cottages. The biggest house in the village belongs to Fowl. Next to him lives Old Man Willow. And across from Willow, above the stream, is Smill's house. And mine is above that. I'll go there with you myself.
You'll stay right here.
Ask my daughter, Sofka. She'll show you where the supplies are prepared.
And what about that fifth house?
Nobody has lived there for years. The whole family died of the plague.
Fine. Now enough talk, peasant. Let's get to it. I want to be finished by nightfall. And you, lad, wait a mo.
What?
Come closer, so I don't have to yell. Now listen close, and remember what I say. First of all, I don't want to see you showing pity for those yokels. And second, I'm bloody well sure these peasant rats hid something somewhere.
Why would they risk it?
Oh, come on. I'd do exactly the same. Nobody wants to go hungry. Don't believe a word those stinking bastards say, and look through those houses of theirs from top to bottom to make sure they don't have something tucked away.
What if they're not lying and they really have nothing left to eat?
These peasants are used to being hungry, now come off it! They can be glad we're doing this the easy way, for now. If there's not enough food, they'll have me to answer to. So, food on the cart, all valuables and silver straight to me.
Too late for that now. Things can't get much worse.
Where else should I look?
You're more work than you're worth, lad. Try looking through the barns and attics too. Check the buildings through and through.
Kush legyen!
Hour of need, but deliver us from all evil forever.
Thanks for standing up to your captain for us. You don't see that every day.
Not that it did any good. Now I'm worried all I did was piss him off more. What if your food won't be enough for him, and he has you killed?
We'll put ourselves in God's hands. If the war doesn't kill us, the hunger will.
If you help me, the commander will be satisfied, and we can leave here peacefully.
But how? We already gave you all we had.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't put something aside? Really?
Why would I lie to you?
To protect your people. But believe me, if it isn't enough, the commander will have you killed.
Without food, we'll die anyway.
You'll stay alive for now, and you'll still have hope.
But for how long?
As long as necessary. Sigismund's army is crumbling, and will pull out soon. You've already suffered so much. You wouldn't die for a meal now, would you?
I suppose you're right. I can't tell you much. If it got out I helped you, the others would never forgive me.
Anything will help. So spit it out.
Look in Smill's cellar, and in Fowl's stable.
And what about the last house?
Leave old man Willow out of this, please. His son is hurt, and he's suffered enough already.
Hurt, you say? What happened to him?
I already told you more than I should have. Pack up your supplies and leave well enough alone already. Please.
You haven't told me about your house yet.
I was hoping you'd forget about it. Look behind the house, where the big pile of manure is. That's all I can tell you. Really.
Well, I thought we could help each other. But you're not making it easy for me.
Only me and my daughter Sofka know about the last hiding place. And she's no fool. If you find it, she'll know I must have blabbed.
If she really is so smart, she'll surely understand you did it to save everyone.
I hope you're right. Now listen close. Back behind the abandoned house are 3 plague graves. The one on the left is empty. Well, empty except for the supplies I buried there.
See? I knew we'd come to an agreement. Haven't we taken too much from you?
The cart's empty. So what are you asking me for?
Just look at them. They look like hungry wolves. What if they hurt him?
Quiet, Mama! Not so loud. And don't worry. It'll turn out all right.
Perhaps you're right, Lass.
Come on now, Mother. That's not helping anything.
You're supposed to tell me where I can find the supplies for the king.
Where do you think? Right behind the door in the cottage. Everything's ready underneath the window. Oh, come on now, Mum. Trust Father. Oh, don't cry. Nothing will happen to Pa. Nothing will happen to Pa.
Fresh manure. But no animals anywhere. More manure. Fresh. An empty stable. I wonder where the cows got to.
Ma, I'm afraid. What if there won't be enough?
Don't worry. It will turn out well. As soon as they know what they're
I'm here for the supplies.
When you pass through the gate to the yard, you'll see them on your right.
I hope so.
Don't worry, girl.
What about the empty stable?
What about it?
Where'd the cattle go? Don't tell me you have a stable just for the fun of it.
I used to have cows everyone was jealous of. Every morning I led them down the stream to the watering hole. But I had to sell them recently, since we could barely afford to feed ourselves and you as well.
Don't worry. Everything will be good again.
Why is it full of manure then?
I haven't had time to clean it up. Why does it matter?
Well, the manure's fresh. Don't tell me you sold the cows this morning.
Bullshit! Where would I get fresh manure from? You must have been dreaming.
I'm afraid. What if there won't be enough?
I was just asking.
Aye, but it was a stupid question.
It's draw. Things will be better.
Beneath thy compassion we take refuge, O Holy Mother of God. Reject not our pleas in our hour of need, but deliver us from all evil forevermore.
Well, where are your supplies for the king?
Right behind the door, leaning against the wall. Everything's ready to go.
Mary, O blessed.
Suvka.
I won't get anything out of him in this state. Maybe I could do something to help him. Let's take a look then. I reckon I won't be able to fix you up completely, but maybe at least enough to talk to you. I'll try to take the bandage off for a moment so I can take a look at your wounds. You better pray my hands are steady. Careful. It's sticky with blood.
Ow!
Those are some deep wounds. From a sword. Show me those wounds. I've seen this before. Deep wounds, miserably dressed, and not even cleaned. It's no wonder you're in so much pain. I'll come back to you later, you poor sod.
Send them to our hayloft. We'll wait for them there.
Let's take a look then. I reckon I won't be able to fix you up completely, but maybe at least enough to talk to you. That should do it. I'll have to clean the wounds, preferably with some strong spirits, and then re-bandage them. And it's gonna hurt, so I should find something for the pain before that. Let's get to it. Now I'll re-bandage your wound.
Ow!
And that's that. First, I'll give you something for the pain. A decoction for the pain. This should make you feel better. That'll have to do. Hopefully I'll get something meaningful out of him now. Hey! Wake up!
It hurts. What happened?
I was hoping you'd tell me. Who roughed you up like this?
Soldiers. I have to. Are you one of them?
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. I just treated you so you wouldn't die here. What soldiers are you talking about?
They came to take everything away from us. Like always. Sigismund's men. We were only defending ourselves.
What happened to you?
I tried to stop them. So they, wouldn't take anything more from us. So they wouldn't come back. So, we sent them away.
Where can I find these soldiers?
I don't know. There was a fight. There's a hayloft nearby. We sent them there. Oh. I should have listened to her.
Get some rest. I won't get anything more out of you now anyway. Supplies, ready for the king. collecting supplies for the king's men. Do you have them ready?
They're here, right next to the door to the cottage.
Very well. There's a little bit here. It won't be enough, though. A locked cellar. I should ask about it. Beer. They'll be happy about this back at Sigismund's camp.
Don't worry. Someday they'll withdraw.
Supplies. There's not much here. That still isn't enough. Plague pits. Show me. This doesn't look like a corpse. I wonder what's inside. Hidden supplies. I found a few barrels of beer in one of your people's cellar. I doubt you'll miss that.
No, we won't. And Smill will deal with it. He's a good man.
As soon as they load up their supplies, they'll leave us alone.
Kush legyen!
What happened to that injured fellow?
He's my son. He was attacked by a group of cutthroats when he was returning from Kuttenberg.
And where did they find him?
Just a short way from here. Near Opatovitz.
It's just a stone's throw from the military camp, though. Who dared to rob people there?
Well, I don't know.
I think you're lying to me.
My God, what more do you want? You took our food, nearly murdered my son. Sakra.
Well. So no robbers?
It was them 2 soldiers who came before you. Sofka, my son's sweetheart, caught their eye. They took her aside to... well, you know what soldiers do to girls. Vitek wanted to protect her. So him and a few lads attacked them with pitchforks. They killed them both. But Vitek came out of it worse for wear.
Where can I find that girl?
She's Binyek's daughter. She'll be standing in front of her house, like all the others.
What should I do with you now?
Don't tell anyone. Please. They'll kill us all.
That all depends on what you tell me in return. Tell me where you hid your supplies from us, and don't tell me you didn't.
Oh, God forgive me.
How about Smill, for instance? Did he hide anything?
He was recently boasting about some barrels of good beer. He said I should come over sometime.
I already know about that. That's not much help.
That's all I know.
That's not enough for me. What else do you know? What can you tell me about that fowl from next door?
He's the only one in the village who has livestock. 2 lovely fattened cows.
2 cows, you say? But the byre's completely empty.
He often walked them down to the stream to drink. To the right of the bridge.
Thanks. I'll take a look there. What else do you have for me? Spit it out.
I'll never forgive myself for this.
What did Binyek hide, and where? For sure he didn't give me everything either.
Do you know those plague graves beyond the village? Right behind the deserted cottage?
Aye, I've seen them.
At night, I saw Binyek burying something there. I'm sure he was hiding supplies there.
You're right. He did hide them there. And I found them.
That really is everything. I don't know anything more.
All right then. At least you told me something. I'll leave you be for now.
What's going to happen to my son?
Have no fear. I'm not like those soldiers who came before.
God bless you.
Hail Mary.
Then leave us alone.
What if... Shut up!
Are you Vitek's sweetheart?
I am. What do you want with him?
His father told me he saved you from the king's men when they tried to... you know.
That's true. I don't know what I would have done without him.
What exactly happened there?
These 2 soldiers came and told me to go with them to the hayloft. Otherwise they'd hurt me. So I went. And then, well, one of them grabbed me. So I couldn't even breathe. I was afraid they'd kill me. But then Vitek attacked them from behind. It was really brave of him.
You're saying he overpowered 2 trained soldiers by himself?
He wasn't alone. As soon as the fight broke out, my father and some other fellas from the village ran up.
Vitek's father told me a different story. He said they found him in that sorry state and carried him home. Stop lying to me, girl.
God help me, it wasn't my fault. I warned them it would end badly, but Vitek didn't listen to a word I said. He was awfully angry, just like everyone here. Then they came once again, after God knows how many times, to take supplies for their camp.
Slow down a little. Let's go over this one thing at a time. Who attacked first?
The fellas from the village. They were trying to lure the soldiers to the hayloft, saying they had the supplies there. But instead of the supplies, there were other men waiting there. And they pounced on the soldiers.
Did the soldiers do anything to you?
Not them two. No. But the other ones before them almost let us die of hunger. And these would have done the same.
What about Vitek's injury?
They did that to him after, in the fight.
Why did he do it?
Because we're desperate. We feed Sigismund's entire army and have nothing to eat ourselves. What can we live on?
Does this really resolve anything, though? Whose idea was it?
Vitek's. I tried to talk him out of it, and his father did too. But there was no getting through to him.
What did you do with the soldiers?
We buried them in the forest behind the village, just a short way away from the place where it happened.
I don't need to hear any more.
My God. What'll happen to us?
Now it's up to me if I tell anybody about it.
Come on now, Mother. That's not helping anything.
Why does Paul...
Daniel.
The helper of Christians.
So this is where Fowl leads his cows, according to what Willow told me. The cattle went this way. Cow prints again. I knew there had to be lying. Two nicely fattened cows. What about that locked cellar?
It's completely empty. Why?
Well, that's odd. If the cellar's empty, where did this beer come from?
What beer? What are you talking about?
So you know nothing about it?
No. Do I look like I do?
That's a shame. I wanted to make a deal.
What sort of deal?
That I'd keep quiet about the beer.
And what do you want in return?
I want you to tell me what the other villagers are hiding. And where.
So that's how it is. Well, nothing will come of that, because the beer ain't mine. Enjoy it.
Excuse me.
they'll withdraw.
You might be surprised.
O glorious and blessed Virgin, have mercy on us sinners. Protect my son and the whole village.
Besides the beer, I found some cows in the forest behind the village.
I told Fowl it wasn't worth hiding them, that you'd still find them.
Do you mind if we take them?
If it means you'll leave more for everyone else, I'm sure nobody will mind. Only Fowl will be pissed off, but that miser deserves it.
They load up their supplies and leave us alone.
Please protect my son. Stand by him when my strength. Oh, innocent, plead with your. Jesus Christ for us.
What will become of us if they take everything from us? Don't worry, everything will be good again.
Your supplies, just as we promised.
Fuck, youngster, where are those supplies?
That's that.
The helper of Christians.
My love, please stop.
What else can I do? Who else will help our son?
Sort.
Beneath thy compassion we take refuge, O Holy Mother of God. Reject not our pleas in our hour of need, but deliver us from all evil forevermore.
I think we'll be moving on soon. We've been here too long, and the men are getting cranky.
Don't worry. Someday they'll withdraw.
Have to deal with him.
Because he's the only man.
I just hope he would have
Ez meg mi a faszom? Mi a fasz folyik itt? Mi a fene? Szemétláda!
Mit
bámultak?
Mit vigyorok?
What a...
Soft in the head. That's what I'd like to know.
But Pa,
You're as stupid as the day is long.
Mit bámultak?
Kuss legyen!
Your supplies, just as we promised.
Leave us alone.
Kuss legyen!
Haven't we taken too much from you?
So far, so good.
Haven't we taken too much from you?
You don't have too much yet.
Haven't we taken too much from you?
We'll still have something left.
Haven't we taken too much from you?
We can still manage.
I checked all the supplies they prepared for us.
And did you load everything onto the cart?
Not yet.
What the fuck are you waiting for, damn it? We don't have all day.
Is that enough yet?
Not a chance.
I found some valuables.
Hand them over.
On second thought.
So what are you bothering me for, lad?
Father will deal with them.
Fuck, youngster, where are those supplies?
We'll just have to endure it.
Don't worry, girl. Someday they'll withdraw and things will be better again.
Kush legyen!
Oh, merciful Mother of God, protect my beloved child.
Thieves!
Have mercy.
Mit bárultam.
You idiot!
Mi a faszom?
Die yet.
Where are my men?
Someone else!
What have you done to them?
Come on, then!
Help me with it! Yeah! Don't spare!
Get a fucking skate out of it!
Dead!
That was some butchery. Christ, that stings. At least it stopped the bleeding. Excuse me.
You wretched boy. Why did you have to do that? So many dead. What are we gonna do?
I wanted to help you. Otherwise, they would have taken everything from you.
That's nice of you, but what if someone finds out? But now what? They'll definitely be looking for them soldiers if they don't come back.
Pull the cart away somewhere far from the village, so it looks like an ambush.
And will they believe it?
Why not? There's bandits in the woods attacking the supply runs all the time. So, how are you doing?
Why do you ask? You left us with some food, so maybe we won't even starve to death.
I didn't want that.
But you were still with them. That's all that matters. Maybe it could have turned out worse, and maybe it didn't thanks to you, but whenever I see you, it's like a knife in my heart. Farewell, my friend.
How are you doing? Better?
I suppose so. We kept expecting soldiers to show up banging on our doors, but nothing ever happened, so we got used to it.
I'm glad to hear it. At least it wasn't all in vain.
It wasn't. And maybe we owe you our lives. But we won't rest easy until those brigands pull out of here. And maybe not even then. Maybe they'll come and murder us as a farewell. Take care, friend.
Doesn't seem too bad.
I'm at your service, sir.
An ale, as usual.
Bloody expensive horse.
God be with you, neighbor.
I'd like to do some...
Aye. I'm glad you found what you needed.
Christ! Pardon me.
What a day.
This horse must have cost a pretty gross. Greetings.
God bless you.
Morning.